G'day everybody, it's Woz here, and today I'm at Gympie Skatepark, and I'm here to relearn an old forgotten trick called the frontside rock and roll. If you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. With your ongoing support, we can grow our skateboarding community and this channel. So I haven't landed this trick or even attempted this trick in the last 5 years. Personally for me, the frontside rock and roll is a trick that I always need to do whenever I go skate. Because if I don't, I'll lose the trick. Just like anything in life, if you need to be successful, you need to be consistent. Skateboarding is no different. So please join me now as I go through my process on how I relearn my old skateboarding maneuvers. Okay guys, let's go through this footage together. Oh yeah! As you can see, I'm on the bank and I'm doing some rotations of the shoulder and hips to get my body ready for falling over and eating shit. I'm glad I got that out of the way first off. So I'm using this bank, and I'm using the bank as an emulation of a quarter pipe. I'm going up and doing 3 frontside kick turns, which is half of the frontside rock and roll. Once I've done these 3 frontside kick turns, I'll go on to doing a frontside rock and roll on the bank. Once again, using the bank as if it's a quarter pipe. It just gets my body used to what it needs to do when I move on to the quarter pipe transition. And here we are. Quarter pipe transition, 3 frontside kick turns. Now I've got that out of the way, I move on to a trick that I call a willy stall. A frontside willy stall or a willy tap stall. Sounds a bit rude, but that helps me get ready to lift my front wheels up over the coping to land into the transition. Now, first attempt, that was pretty close, first attempt at a frontside rock and roll. What I found was every time I tried this, especially at the start, was the surface of the Gympie Skatepark is very slippery, and I had extremely hard wheels, and hard wheels on a slippery surface means you slide down the face of the ramp. So I have to be very careful of how I learnt this trick. It was an extra challenge for me to relearn this trick. I just didn't commit to that time. So what I'm finding is every time I lock into the position of the rock and go to turn, my wheels would slide down the ramp. So what I have to work out is I have to land in the rock position, stay there for a little bit longer, rotate my shoulders and hips as quickly as I could, and then turn my legs and land with confidence and speed into the transition of the ramp. And that to me was the key for me to learning this trick. However, it took me quite some time to work that out. If I was skating at a skate park that had more porous concrete, it would be more forgiving and your wheels would grip into the surface of the ramp. I just landed one, and you'd roll away a lot easier. With a slippery surface, there's no room for error. So it really made it quite challenging for me to relearn this trick under these conditions. So there you go, I landed it. I was working out that secret. I just jumped off that one, just didn't commit. And I don't even know what happened there. I think I had a brain fart. And that's the intro of this video. The old man sliding down the front face of the ramp, rethinking his decisions in life. There we go, landed it. I'm stoked. 2, and hopefully I can get 3. I like to get 3 tricks in a row and I can say, yeah, I've relearned it. Thumbs up. Now I thought I'd change angles of the camera and try and get 3 in a row. 1, I sped up the film in between so it wouldn't be too boring for you YouTubers out there. 2, and 3. I'm going to have to do this every time I go skate, so I'm consistent with this trick. So as you guys can see, I'm very rusty at this trick. However, at least I got 3 in a row, and that's a count for me. So from now on, whenever I go skate, I'm going to be practicing this trick more consistently and more concisely so that I don't lose it ever again. As always, I appreciate you spending this time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.